I've always dreamed of creative freedom, but I don't think I really understood what that meant until I found Startup Weekend. Startup Weekend is a 54-hour event where designers, developers, and business people come together to pitch ideas, form teams, build products, and hopefully even launch a startup. The first time I attended an event, it didn't take long before I found an idea that I knew could work well with my skill set, and we buckled down, cranked out a demo, which inevitably turned my world on its head. I walked away from that event with over 30 job opportunities, but more importantly, that was the beginning of my life as an entrepreneur. The developer and I got into Techstars, a 3-month entrepreneurial incubator boot camp, which led to us raising over $600,000 in venture funds to hire a team to build products for the next year that we wanted to build. And that felt like creative freedom.
I mean, I certainly don't think that all designers should be entrepreneurs or co-founders, but if you have the appetite to have a vision for to solve a problem, and we have the training for it, absolutely. Like, we have the training to solve problems, understand the psychology behind a user, and how to delight and surprise a user. But we have to have that appetite to want to own that relationship and own that product and bring it to market.
I think the fundamental concept underlying this kind of thinking is an acceptance of risk, that you're going to take a chance at something, that you might fail, and that you fail as gracefully as possible, that risk is a noble one to begin with, that there was a good calculated outcome, good or bad, that you had some sense of when you went into it in the first place.
If you do 20 seconds of something crazy, it's guaranteed to, something good will come out of it. So scary and crazy. So that's something that stuck in my head, and that's kind of what I thought when I was standing at the back there. It was very nerve-wracking watching all the people go, and your nerves are wracking. You're getting, this is a stupid idea. I don't know what I'm thinking. What am I doing? My idea is not that great. It's what the heck, And then people started putting little stickies on the board, and you watch that happen, and I'm like, hang on a second. Everyone's putting stickies on my idea? What, are you kidding me? Then I came out second out of 35 ideas, and I was surprised, and the name was Surprise, which is quite apt at the time. I was very surprised. So,
what we wanted to do with this event is theme it, Rise of the Designers. We wanted to reach out to our local design community and really give them the opportunity to experience the same creative freedom that I felt.
I think I kind of came into this weekend with the same mentality. I had heard about this on Wednesday, and Dwight a year ago would have just kind of blown it off, and I said, this year I'm trying everything new, and I'm not saying no to anything. And so that's what brought me here. And I was kind of the same thing. I was sitting next to somebody, and he asked me if I was going to, I talked about my idea, and he asked me if I was going to pitch, and I was like, probably not. I'm just kind of here to check out, this kind of experience. He was like, well, isn't that why you came? Isn't that what you just told me, was that you were, trying new things? And I was like, shit, I guess I got it now.
Startup Weekend is that low risk, one weekend, it's not even a lot of time, where you throw you into the mix of people, developers, and business people, to test out an idea and to test out the interactions you have with working side by side, not for, but side by side with technical-minded folks and business-minded folks.
And at the end of the day, we'll have a half-baked product. We'll have put a lot of thought into it, great graphics, and we learned a lot by just meeting some fantastic people, because this really is about meeting the people and making the connections.
Yeah, success for me is to be able to walk out of here tomorrow night with something that didn't exist when I woke up Friday morning. That's so amazing to me. So to me, it's already a success. So everything from here on out is gravy.
Welcome to Startup Weekend Seattle.
I was trying to figure out what is the problem we're trying to solve here. And at some point, it was about 7:15, last night, I think, when I went for my park and came back, I was like, hang on, we're not solving a problem. We're creating an opportunity here for people to connect to people that they care about. And that was the thing we did. I'd like to apologize to my team. Sorry guys, I'm just floored. 2 hours last night, 2 hours sleep this night, I'm not operating at the moment.
And the next award goes to, this is for the best user experience for delight and surprising, and it goes to Surprise. Yeah.
talking about leadership, I mean, coming into this, I've been kind of struggling with my own professional identity. You know, I'm trying to be, you know, move from a designer to an art director, be less of an order taker, be more of a problem solver, and this was an opportunity to just own that. And we've been talking a lot this weekend, you know, everyone's talking about validation, and to own that brand of surprise from start to finish and really create that user experience. I told you yesterday, I've never done any iPhone UI anything before in my life, and then to win best user experience, like, what? Like, that's just like perfect validation for everything that I've been trying to do and everything that I want to do this year. So
how great does it tie into all the pictures we were making to each other inside? It's all about the experience. It's all about and that's the stuff that I picked up at Amazon years ago, and I'm like preaching it and like, yes, I believe in this stuff, I know it's true, and then hey, people reciprocated back to us, and it's one of those things where you just go, yes, best user experience, look at that.
Yeah, you never really fail at Startup Weekend. Your product may not get developed, you may have built the wrong product, you may not win, but how much did you just learn about yourself? How much did you just learn from other people? You know, how much did you grow? How much did you challenge yourself? You're gonna walk away from this a better person with a bigger network, with more opportunity, with more ideas, with more energy and more passion, and you're gonna wanna come back.